Hello, hello, hello. Rose's Melody here, and we're asleep. Man, we're even cute in our sleep. Psst, you're asleep, Skitty. Yep. Someone in our brain? What? What's going on here? Aww. Well, I guess it is that convenient amnesia. You dreamt of a glowing green area. I'm not so sure I would call that something. That's right. Let's do some more rescues. Rescues are fun, and we get to be helpful. Checking the mail. Aww, no mail. Nobody likes us. Aw, Claire, you're so eager. That's true, nobody knows us yet. Yeah, let's go to Pokemon Square. Alright, I'm gonna have a lot to explain here, actually. So, Claire will do a good job of some of it. Kecleon's shop, buy and sell, you can get TMs there. Felicity Bank, store your money. It's a bank. Ah, the Link shop. Linking moves is actually really nifty, I think. Though I admit I tend to not do it so much as the game progresses. That's sort of a rough explanation of it. I'll explain it more when I go there, because I am going there. And the Kangaskhan storage. Yep, and that's about it. That's right. And the post office. The post office is off to the right side. Let's not go first there. Let me see what they actually have in stock in the TM department. I would really like a second attack if I can get one. Really? That's right. Jerk. Fine. I'll just store a bunch of stuff then. Because, well, your inventory is actually rather limited. Don't like that. Sleep seed. Blast seed. I'm gonna keep the reviver seed because you could always die. No, that's about good. Also, a really good idea is to store everything except what you want to sell, and then sell everything you own. Now, we're going to go to the Link shop. Now I have some money on me, so let's do some linking. I'm going to link moves on myself. And first what I need to do, hold down the R button and move the first move I want to use up to the top. Now, if I link Tail Whip and Tackle, what's going to happen is, whenever I use Tail Whip, I will then immediately thereafter use Tackle. I normally like to do this. I like to set a defense lowering move right before an attack. Mostly just because, well, it works better that way for me. Nope, we got everyone all set up. But an added bonus is when you link your moves, you get extra experience for using both of them, which is really nice and helps you level up a lot more quickly. Oh no! Oh good. Yeah. Hope that's a very fast Blastoise. The post office is, as I mentioned earlier, right down to the right. Claire did mention that, actually. I wonder what's going on. Oh, yeah, it is. up here first, though. Ooh. Hello, Whiskesh. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, like that Caterpie did. No, we don't want any more kids to fall down there. That'd be bad. I mean, we could rescue them, but it would still be bad. I mean, they'd be so scared. Now, we go to the bank. Also, it's a good idea to store your money. We're going to leave. That is because if you faint in a dungeon, I believe you lose half of your items and all the money you are carrying. Yeah, let's not do that. I don't intend to faint anytime in this playthrough, but it's probably going to happen. I'll probably just do some time magic and you'll never know. Alright, so here's the bulletin board. This is where we get the little piddly I'm filling up space jobs. Basically it helped. I'm going to accept that and that. Actually, I'm going to accept all of them. Basically, they're good jobs for, you know, gaming experience. Now, what I could do is, if I'm feeling nice, I could post a link to what is known as a Wonder Mail generator. Wonder Mail is a method by which missions could be sent over the internet or something. You just post the Wonder Mail code online to someone, they enter it in on their end, and they have a mission. Now, some enterprising people have decoded the Wonder Mail. Because of that, it is possible to make completely customized missions. I am really tempted to link y'all to a Wonder Mail generator, mostly so I'm not sitting here doing all these silly little missions all the time. Anyway, we have our jobs accepted, and then we have to go back to our job list and say take the job or... yeah. That's right. That's right. Because if we don't select the job, if we don't say take job in here, we can't we don't actually do the job. Now, I'm only accepting the Tiny Woods jobs, mostly just because it's a very quick way to show you what's going on. Though actually, I can also just accept the Thunderwave Cave jobs, because why not? I might do both of them while I'm here. Step 1, Tiny Woods. Yes, tutorial dungeon. Again. This will not be long at all. Now, see, I forgot to actually use my attack, but see, when I actually use my attack, I use Tail Whip, lower their defense, and then use Tackle. It's only a small difference, but it does generate more experience. Now, because this is basically basic Mick tutorial dungeon, I'm just going to do this quickly. Alright, we have, as you can tell, you get told when you reach a destination 4. So I'm going to have to do some exploring here. Alright, we found Pidgey and we gave him his Pecha Berry. And Pidgey just sort of bugs off. No, I don't want to leave now, but that's actually something very important to note. As soon as you finish one of the missions you have selected, you can leave the dungeon. Now, what you also may have noticed, what I didn't actually mention, is the fact that you can take on multiple missions at a time. And if you say have 3 or 4 missions in a dungeon, well, you can just do all 3 of them at the same time. This is actually very handy because I'm not sure there are many people who would stand for having to exit and re-enter the dungeon every time they want to do a new mission. I know I wouldn't stand for it. Now, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but all the dungeon floors are in fact randomly generated, mostly because this is a roguelike game. Roguelikes are rather known for their randomized dungeons. This is definitely a lighter and softer roguelike, for all that it's a lot darker in the end than a lot of the Pokemon series. I mean, I know the comics have gotten really, really dark. This isn't quite that dark, but it's still pretty dark. And another Pecha Berry, which replaces the one we gave to Pidgey back there. Okay, now while we can go down the stairs, I don't want to because, hey, here's Pidgey. Now see, the rescue team badge has a really nifty power. It lets you teleport people out of the dungeon. I'm just going to leave now, though. Actually, no. Would I like to leave now? Nah. Yeah, let's continue with our adventure because the stairs are right here, and I always like going down the stairs to clear the dungeon if at all possible. It's really just me being nitpicky. And when you complete your missions, you get a thank you scene from everyone you helped. Which means you can get like 5 of these in a row. But as you can also see, our rescue team gained rescue points. These raise our rescue rank, which basically opens up more missions for us. Again, I'm not so sure how much that will matter in my part, because I'm hoping that people will give me nifty missions to do, rather than me sitting there at the bulletin board. Now, Reviver Seeds are actually quite nice. Basically, what they do is, if you get knocked out, it automatically is triggered, and you will be revived. Now, as you may notice, at the end of every dungeon you go to, it immediately ends your day. You cannot go to multiple dungeons in a day. Which, you know, I don't mind. It means it makes sure you have an opportunity to save between dungeons, which I think is really important. Alright, calling it a night and getting some rest. Going to save our adventure. Save completed. And we're asleep again. And we're in Weird Dreamland again. Yes, again. Nope, don't think so. Oh? A Pokemon talking to us, what? Aww. You mean with those ears you can't hear clearly, Skitty? Oh dear. I don't think this is good. Wake up. Huh? Was that a Claire, maybe? Yes I am. What? Oh! Okay, that's less scary. That's a dog trio. Earthquake? Oh no! Oh dear. Yeah, of course I'll help, though now I think about it, I think I'm a little low level for this dungeon actually. Of course we'll be careful. It's true, it's true. That's okay, we're helpful. Alrighty. Oh, our new friend! Good, good. You can explain it. Okay, so we need to go to Mount Steel. Which, you know, it's not a bad thing. Except for the fact I really do think we are a little under-leveled for this. So I'm going to go be a terrible person. And, well, we can do that in a little bit. We are going to Thunderwave Cave first. Now again, I'm just going to try and run through these missions as fast as I can. Let me see what my missions are. Rescue Voltorb, Rescue Sunkern, Rescue Minion. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to try and run through these missions because, well, I also just kind of want to get them done. I'm probably going to go off screen, run a couple more missions to level up. But you know, I wanted to run my mouth a little more. What can I say? But as you may have noticed in that menu, Mount Steel had the word Go next to it. That is a really good indication of where your next storyline mission is. Also, as you may notice, the plot can be completely on hold while you are doing whatever you may wish. And you know, you're not even made to feel too guilty for putting stuff off. I know I would like me to at least be level 10 before I go to Mount Steel because I have a type disadvantage there, and well, yeah. At least as far as I recall, I have a type disadvantage. Might as well grab the berry. Running. Oh, Luciana. And Declare continues to not carry their weight. Oh, good. Alright, now we can start doing the 3 missions we have here. And no, it's not always going to be that easy. It's not always going to be this easy to, you know, rescue the Pokemon. They're not usually right next to your stairs or right next to where you appear. But again, these are tutorial missions, which really explains a lot. There we go. Let's let Sunkern out of here, and then we're gonna have to take on the enemies here. Nope, not leaving. Yes, continuing. Good job, Eclair. You actually were useful. Alright, there's that. Grab the items, because I can. And because apples are always really good to have. Alright, down here, another Elekid. Now, if I'd actually decided to buy an escape board from the Kecleon shop, I could just warp out of this dungeon at any point, but I honestly generally don't use escape orbs. I tend to only leave after missions, or... yeah, I basically tend to only leave after missions. Mostly because I have a stubborn streak and, yeah, pride. Over a video game. I'm like that. Oh goody, Eclair leveled up again because Eclair is rapidly out-leveling me. I don't know why, we're killing all the same enemies, and it's not like either of us have fainted. Alright, on to floor 5 of Thunderwave Cave with our last. Seriously? Well, this is where the ability to just turn around and face things is very, very handy. Otherwise, we would have been running around trying to end up at just the right spot to talk to Minute. Yes, I'll continue, mostly because I want to grab that berry before I go down the stairs. Alright, and that's taking us out of Thunderwave Cave. Alright, that's right, we did rescue Voltorb and we got 100 Poké Dollars and more Graveler Rocks. Again, they are very useful. What else is very nice about them is they do a set damage. I believe it's a set 20 damage. That may not seem like much, but it's very consistent. And also there's no type, strength, or weakness to this. That's very nice indeed. Also 5 rescue points from him. 2 Sunkern's, more money, and a max elixir. That's a very nice item. It restores PP. All of it. 5 rescue points. And then Minin. And a Reviver Seed. And more rescue points. And once again, at the end of the day, we're going to go to sleep. And with that, I think it's time for me to call it a night too. Join me next time when, you know what, I think we will take on Mount Steel. See ya!